Hey guys, so today is day 8 of Ramadan and of fasting with Fanta. I definitely did not update you guys at all about day 7 or day 8 because right now it is 1:57 a.m. Literally all day has passed. So yesterday I didn't do anything besides edit my videos, and that's the reason why a lot of my day was taken up, because I was just editing my videos and I felt like I had a headache yesterday too. So I really just wasn't feeling well and just wasn't like, you know, cheerful enough, I felt like, to be on camera. And then I felt like I wasn't doing anything. Like I was literally sitting behind the computer all day. And then today when I woke up late again. I'm just not doing a good job with waking up early. Okay, I'm trying, but it is hard. So I didn't wake up on time, and by the time you know, nowadays with the COVID-19, you have to wait online for a long period of time before you actually get inside. So I was waiting for like an hour before I could actually get inside the supermarket. So by the time I got back and started cooking, it was like 6. And then by the time like I popped the chicken into the oven, it was like 6:30 going on 6:40. So my chicken was only in there for like an hour, and I like my chicken to be thoroughly cooked. I do not like when chicken is chewy, you know, because I was baking it, I wasn't frying it. So I don't like when chicken is chewy. I like it to be thoroughly cooked and juicy. So, and we were supposed to break fast at 7:54. The food wasn't even ready. So I was just really just rushing and just doing a lot. And then right after I cooked the meal for everyone to break fast with, I started making rasta pasta. And I did like a little like what is it, like a cooking tutorial on TikTok. If you guys don't follow me on TikTok, go ahead and follow me on TikTok. I haven't posted much. I only have 2 videos up there. Well, 3 if you're including the cooking videos. 3 videos up there, but I will post more once Ramadan is over, because if you guys don't know, during Ramadan you're not really supposed to listen to music or dance or do all of these things that in the Quran is kind of shunned upon. So, you know, I try to refrain from those things during Ramadan, just because, you know, it is Ramadan and I respect the month. So that's the reason why I didn't post, I didn't record anything. But I did want to come on here and just talk to you guys about what it is that I have learned. I did tell you guys in my previous video that what was it that I said in my previous videos that every time I learn something new about my religion or about Islam or something new or something that I feel like is interesting, that I want to come on here and talk to you guys about that. So last night before I went to bed, I was listening to an imam. An imam is basically like a Muslim pastor, a Muslim scholar, and he was talking about the fact that there is 2 things that God hid from us. The first thing is that he hid his pleasures within his good deeds, or within the good deeds. So essentially that means the good deeds that you do, you don't know which good deed is going to please him. You don't know which good deed is going to be that good deed that gives you the golden ticket to heaven. There's a story about like a prostitute who got into heaven, and her good deed that she did was give a dog water, you know. So it's just, and it's not saying that, oh, if everybody gives a dog water you're gonna go, but it's just like, it's certain things that you may do and you're just doing it from the kindness of your heart that will grant you the golden ticket. And essentially that was said, and that is said so that you continue on doing these good deeds because you want to do that good deed that is going to please God. But because you don't know which good deed it is, just continue on doing good deeds. The one thing that I learned about the Islam religion is that everything is with intention. You can do something and you may think that you're doing it for good, but then when you sit down and you reflect and think about your intention would more like overall more so about yourself rather than trying to please God or be a servant of God. So like you may, you know, donate money to charity, you know, donate a lump sum to charity, and in your heart you're like, oh yeah, I'm doing a good deed, but what was your intention behind it? Were you doing that, like giving out that money because you felt like God put you in a place for you to help others, so you genuinely want to help others because he's granted you this blessing to help others, and is that why you did it, or did you do it because you want them to praise you and you want, you know, a news article written about you or an Instagram post or whatever? Like, is that what you want it for? So everything is about intention. So the good deeds that you do, you always want it to come from a good place, and the main place that you want it to come for is to please God. The second thing is, I don't want to misspeak, but I will link the video down below in the description box, so you guys can get a full a full description and a better description of what it is that I'm saying. But I'm going to try my best to explain it to you guys here. So basically, he hid his friends amongst his servants. So basically, it just means that that is to not treat anyone that you see with anything less than the utmost respect. Anything less but kindness and care. Do not shun someone or look down upon someone because you don't know how God sees that person. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know if that is a friend of God, you know, where he sees that person, a different person, in a different light. And you shunning that person could make you seem like make you be seen by God in a lower light. So basically, that, in a sense, in a nutshell, is just to treat everyone with the utmost respect, and just treat everyone the same way. Just because someone seems quiet or someone seems like they are in a lower status than you are because of their monetary value, or maybe the clothes they may wear or how they carry themselves, still treat someone. Don't judge a book by its cover. That is like basically the whole nutshell in a shell. Do not judge a book by its cover, okay? Just because you think that somebody is in a lower class than you does not mean that they don't deserve your respect. And I feel like that's just all that is, because at the end of the day, you don't know what person you may please here that will in turn have God pleased, and he will later on reward you in the afterlife. And another thing that I wanted to touch up on that I actually found a little funny, but it really is like ironic. It was this meme that I saw, and I posted it on my Insta story, but I'm just gonna say it here, because just in case if you don't follow me on Instagram, and if you don't follow, I'll put the tag right here. So basically, it's like a poor man sitting on the side of the street, and it's like, sorry, I'm not feeling well because I'm hungry, can you help me? And there's a sign next to him that says, I'm looking for a job. A guy's walking by, he's a Muslim guy, and it says, if you want money, you have to work. Now, during Ramadan, okay? It's the same Muslim guy. He's at work, and he's like, sorry, I'm not feeling well because I'm hungry. We're fasting, so of course you're hungry. The boss is like, well, if you want your salary, you have to work. But at the same time now, I don't know if this is the same guy that turns out to be his boss. But it's just ironic, because it's just like, that situation in a nutshell is just that you never know if you're going to be in somebody else's shoes. Like, you never know when you might be in somebody else's shoes. And sometimes, you know, like I was talking about intentions earlier, I always try to give money when I see, like, to the poor, or try to give food to the poor, because I just think about it like, if I was in that position, I would want somebody to help me and not think that I just don't want to work, especially because we never know nobody's like situation. We don't know what they've been through. We don't know if they probably have a criminal record that, you know, prohibits them from getting jobs. You know what I mean? Or like maybe a mental issue or something like that, and their family abandoned them. I just always think about the fact that, like, if I was in that position, I would want somebody to help me. And I also sometimes think about it as in, like, maybe me walking by and this feeling of me being like, ugh, I really want to give you this money, but contemplating, like, you know, hesitating. It may be that dollar, maybe the $1 that they need to eat at night. Like, they just, like, they're one meal away from death or something, or one drink away from dehydration, and me giving them that dollar, or me giving them that water or a banana or anything, if they're asking for food, is going to help them. And maybe I am serving God in that sense. Like, I am doing the service for God in that sense, or during that particular instance. So yeah, that's just basically it for today. That's what I, in a sense, learned, but it's something that I feel like everyone should do. And it's just kind of like common sense in a way. Don't ever belittle anybody. I hate people that belittle people. Even times when I'll be in the restaurant, and like if someone talks to like a waitress or a waiter a certain type of way, I really look at you differently, because it's just like, why do you feel like you're better than them because what, they're a waiter or a busboy? Or like, I just feel like people that are like, anybody that works anywhere, I just don't feel like you should just treat them or talk to them however you want. I don't care if it's a high-end restaurant. I don't care if you are a billionaire, okay, and they make $12 an hour. You do not treat them like that. You know what I mean? You don't treat them like that. So I feel like the way you talk to people is very important. The way you treat people is very important. So I just wanted to put that out there for today, and I'll just wrap this up, and I'll see you guys for day 9. Hey guys, today is day 9, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Today is another day that I didn't do anything at all. I don't even have my lights on right now. Like right now I'm just in front of like a small little wax lamp that I have. I've just been feeling really down today. I'm just going through something personal. And it, as much as I didn't want it to affect my mood, it definitely did affect my mood for the day, and it just set the tone for the day. And you know, throughout my prayer, I've just been asking God to just, you know, take the load off of me and just lighten my heart. But it's just something that, you know, it will pass. You know, I'll probably feel better tomorrow. I doubt it, but probably I'll probably feel better tomorrow or the day after. But I made a promise to myself that I'm going to try my best to vlog each day for the rest of the days, so I don't want to miss out on a day. But today I didn't do anything. I just laid in bed. I was watching movies and shows all day, and yeah, I've just kind of been in my bed in this type of ambiance, just really just not feeling it. You know, like just like today, it's just wasn't the day for me. And it's something that I just wanted to touch on a little bit. And it's just to like not let anybody get you out of your character, no matter who it is in life, a friend, a family member, or whomever. Don't let them get you out of character. People say hurtful things sometimes, and if you know yourself and you know what you stand for or what you meant or whatever, just stand by that and don't let another human control your emotions. True strength is in how well you're able to reserve yourself and stay true to yourself and not allow somebody else's words to have power over your emotions. And the best response sometimes is no response. So I just wanted to touch on that, and that's just the little gem that I wanted to talk on. I hate that it's affecting me, but that's how you know that this is someone that I care about. Because if I didn't care about people, I wouldn't give you the time of day, okay? That's why I hate when I get into it with my family members, because it's like, I don't like you right now, but like, I'm not gonna, it's like, I don't like you right now, but I care, so me not liking you is taking energy out of my body. Like, I don't like that. Like, I like if it's somebody on the street or somebody that I'm not that close with or whatever, I can just easily just be on some, like, you know, you do something to me that I don't like, all right, bye, like, I'm done with you. I'm not thinking about the person. I'm not affected by it. It's not affecting my day or anything. But if me and somebody that I care about, a family member or anybody, has like a falling out, I'm really gonna like feel it, you know, like, and even if it's not even a falling out, like an argument or something, I'm somebody who just don't like being in bad spaces with people. I don't like being in bad spaces, people that I care about, friendships, whatever. I always try to be the mender, and that's something that I said that I don't want to do either anymore, is like be the fixer, like be the mender all the time, like always the one to go and resolve an issue even if I'm not the one in the wrong, and always being the bigger person. I just feel like I'm doing myself a disservice, and I'm in a way kind of like lowering myself or making myself seem weak, because I'm always the one to mend the situation, so always the first to apologize, the first to own up to the bull that I did. I just feel like, you know, I feel like the other person just starts to take advantage, and then they start to do those things that bother you over and over again, or the things that you dislike over and over again, because they feel as though, and even if it's not consciously, but when you get to that point when you guys are like neck and neck, they react in the same way because they feel as though you're just going to react the same way, which 9 times out of 10 I always do. I always am just like, you know what, this is not that big of a deal. Like, I'm always able to be rational and not be biased about the bull that I do and the, you know, toxic ways that I may have. I'm always able to analyze that and not sugarcoat what it is that I did in a situation. Excuse me. Not to sugarcoat anything that I did in a situation. So I can always sit down, and once I think about it and analyze everything and just be like, you know what, this is not that big of a deal. Like, whether we see eye to eye or not, this is not something that I would want to like hold a grudge over or not talk to you forever. Like, you're my family, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna see you forever. Or you're my friend, I'm gonna always see you, like whatever it is. So it's just that type of situation. Like, I just feel like I'm always the one to always mend stuff, and I just don't want to do that no more. I really don't. Like, and it's just me picking myself. Like, I feel like I don't feel like I have pride. I don't have pride, and I don't feel like I'm prideful when it comes to people that I care about. I have a lot of pride when it's people that I don't really know, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, the hell? Like, but if it's people that I care about, I don't have a lot of pride. So it's just like, I'm always putting my pride aside for people, and I just feel like I just would want the same decency sometimes. And I don't do nothing for, nothing in a sense of like I want that other person to do it for me, but it's just more so like I treat people how I would want to be treated. And I just feel like if you care about me enough and you see me in the same light that I see you, and you see me as important as I see you, then like, why wouldn't you just, you know, just be the bigger person for once? I don't want to always have to be the bigger person and always the one to put on the pants and always the one to mend something and fix the broken glass. No, I'm tired of cutting myself by fixing the glass. You fix the glass. You pick up the pieces and you fix it. I don't want to do it no more. So that's just where I'm at. Because usually I don't let things bother me, because I always like just let it be. And even if it's like, oh, I'm mending the situation and we still go about our separate ways, it's just as long as there's like some type of closure there at least. But that's just how I'm feeling right now. So I'm about to pray soon. It's definitely like a minute away from, yeah, it's 2 minutes away from the time that we have to pray. So I will probably talk to you guys tomorrow and let you guys know how I'm feeling when I wake up, after I finish praying or something. Hopefully I'll do something interesting. But yeah, I had like promos that I needed to do for my YouTube videos that I just posted, and I didn't even do those today because I was just like not in the mood to post anything. And I just need, I hate when that happens. Like, I hate the fact that I get so affected emotionally that it hinders my work. I don't like that. So tomorrow for sure, I'm definitely just gonna promote those, because if I don't promote my videos, the views are so much less. Like, the numbers are lower, about like half the amount that they usually be. So I always have to try my best to promote them, because people just, you know, some people just don't know. It's not like I got 1 million subscribers, but one day, inshallah, one day it'll happen. So I'll see you guys on day 10. Okay. Hey guys, it is day 10. Okay, to not be fooled by like me wearing my same house shirt and hair tie, but today's day 10. It is May 5th, which is Cinco de Mayo. Okay. So I am going to be making some tacos. I didn't make my bed yet, so that's why my stuff is all over there. Don't pay no mind. But I'm going to be making some tacos. I'm going to be making some shrimp, fish, tacos. I might be making some beef tacos as well, but like I'm making empanadas. So if I have some meat left over, then it's gonna be some tacos. But if not, it's just gonna be in the empanada. You're gonna call it a day. We're gonna have some rice. We're gonna have some tortilla chips. So it's gonna be lit. So since I finally have something to do, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys how I'm making my tacos and give you a little insight on my cooking skills. Okay, let's just get to the cooking. Okay, so this is what you're going to need for the basis of the shrimp and fish tacos. My shrimp, this is like leftover shrimp that I was using. I forgot what it was that I was making, but I just need it to thaw out a little bit. This is raw shrimp. And then I have some remainder of like some shrimp, like pre-cooked shrimp that I have. So I'm just going to add those two together. I have some, I forgot what type of fish this is. It's called like bassa fillet, whatever. Filet. Ooh, fillet. Ooh, I cannot speak. Bassa fillet. I think that's bass fish. And then we have our meats here for our empanadas and maybe some tacos. But this is the base of what it is that you need for your fish and shrimp tacos. This is just like, you know, the ingredients and stuff that I'm going to be using. So you're just going to have some 4 garlics is for the shrimp and 4 garlics is for the fish. The onion, I'm going to split it between the 2, and then the cilantro, I'm going to split it between the 2 as well. And the green onions, I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and chop those up, and then we're going to come back with the rest. Okay, so I have my shrimp prepared. I separated the raw shrimp from the pre-cooked shrimp just because I don't think it's sanitary, and 2, I don't like to mix raw with cooked foods. Okay, so the seasonings that we're going to be using for our shrimp is Old Bay, regular Old Bay. I'm going to go ahead and place some of that here. I like mine to be really seasoned. That's enough for that one. And then I'm just gonna dose this in there. And for the shrimp, I cut some in 2s and some in 3s, like half and thirds, just so that I can get as much shrimp as possible, because I feel like somebody stole some of my shrimp, but you know, it is what it is. This is onion powder. I'm just gonna take that and spread it amongst that. And then I love to use Mrs. Dash because it's salt free, so you can just get a lot of seasoning. This one has like dried onions, spices, black peppers, garlic, basically everything that we're going to be using here. But you get a lot of seasoning and a lot of flavor without the salt, so I really like dose that in there. Okay, and then we're going to add a pocket of sazon, just 1 for each. Okay, and then the second one is going to be for the fish. I'm going to put that to the side until I finish seasoning that. And then I forgot to mention the tomatoes, so I am going to add tomatoes in there as well. So we're going to hop back on when it's time to put everything in the pan. Okay, so I have my cilantro, green onions, tomatoes, garlic, all in this bowl. I'm going to go ahead and add that to the oil. So I'm going to use my spoon to just scrape out the rest of this and put that in there, and we're just going to let that saute until the onions are translucent. So you want your onions to get to, like, some of them are starting to get there, but a real like translucent color. If you see the one that's behind that top one, this one right here is translucent. So some of them are getting there, but once all your onions get to that color, then you're just going to go ahead and pop in your shrimp. I'm going to start off with my raw shrimp first, and then I'm going to add in the cooked shrimp. Okay, you guys, so my shrimp is in there. This is the raw shrimp. So we're just going to let this cook down until it gets to like sort of a pink color, and then I'll know it's time for me to put in the cooked shrimp. And we're going to let that cook until they both get to like a orange color. And the heat is at like a medium low. You don't want to put it at a medium high. You do not want this to burn, so you keep it at a medium low so that it cooks thoroughly without burning. Okay, so now the shrimp are at the color that I want it to be, so that I can add in the pre-cooked shrimp. So I'm just going to go ahead and add that into there. And we're going to let both of those cook down. It usually takes no more than 5 to 6 minutes for this to thoroughly cook, so it's really easy. If you're just making just shrimp tacos, you can get this done in like no more than like 20 minutes, okay? So we're just going to let this cook down, and we're going to start off seasoning our fish now, so we can go ahead and have that on the platter. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my rice. The rice that I use is the Goya Mexican chicken flavor rice. I just like the way this tastes. It tastes really good. So I'm going to use 3 boxes of this and pop it in here just so that the rice can get going, because we break fast today, I think like 7:54. It's already 7:14, so I'm low on time. The shrimp is pretty much done. I turned the heat low. If you see this nice orange color, this is when you want to stop cooking your shrimp. Okay, but just because I added the pre-cooked ones, I'm gonna let it simmer just a little bit, but I don't want to simmer it too much because you don't want that rubbery weird taste on your shrimp. Go ahead and pop pop in our rice, and the instructions are really on the back. It's not that hard. It's really just right there. Okay, so first thing, I have my fish here. This is bass fillet. I never had bass before, but it is what it is. That's what we had at this market. So I'm going to start off with seasoning it with sazon. I have 2 packets. I split them into 2 because that's how it's going to fit into my skillet the best if it's smaller. But you can split it into like little pieces if you want to fry it or whatever. I'm basically just going to saute mine. So we're going to add some on each side of the fillet. I'm going to really coat that on there. Okay. Take that packet, put it to the side, and season this on each side. Rub that all up in there. Flip it over. Oops, I think I'll OD'd on this one. May not have enough for this side. Okay. Next, I'm going to take some Mrs. Dash Table Blend. This is the same as the other Mrs. Dash that we use, except this has different seasonings in it, so it has a different taste to it. And I want each taco, well, each meat to have its own little taste. So salt-free, so I'm going to go ham with this so I can get as much seasoning as possible. Okay. And then flip that over. I'm going to take a little bit of Lawry's seasoned salt, just a little bit, okay? We don't want our fish to be too salty. I've been seasoning on my hand and touching the top, but take some onion powder. I love me some onion powder, so I'm going to try my best not to OD, but the base of it, I'm going to use the same thing that I use for our shrimps. I'm just going to basically use this as a sauce, like kind of like a little sauce vinaigrette on the side that you can add on top of your shrimp. I mean, your fish if you want. But it's just going to go into the pan with oil, and that's about it when it comes to that. So I'm running super down on time, but the fish is on the stove. Plantains is there. All I added was some salt. And the rice is cooking. That should be done in about 10 minutes. And this should be all done cooking soon. And then I'll show you guys the finished product. So I forgot to do the shrimp sauce. Not the shrimp sauce, the fish sauce. So basically it's just going to consist of mayo. I thought this was sriracha, but it's not sriracha. But whatever, it's going to work. And then some sour cream. And I'm just basically just going to mix it all together. And you're going to use this to season up as a sauce for your fish. Okay, so this is the fish tacos. Fish, the tortillas, we're gonna have like 2 fried ones. We're gonna keep it like that. Cheese, lime, shrimp, some salad, sauce is there, hot sauce, chips, and dip. Okay, that's what we doing today. That's what we doing. The empanadas, they make it today. They're gonna make it like a later on, and I'll show you guys how to do that later. Bye. Alright, so it is the end of day 10. The only thing that's left for me to do is just wait until it's time for me to eat again. And I made rasta pasta like 2 days ago, so we still have a little bit of that left because we have been cooking like almost every day. So I'm just gonna go ahead and eat that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little cooking series. I finally had something to do today. So yeah, and I know that I said that I was going to be sharing something that I learned about the Islam religion with you guys, but because I have been cooking for like the past 3 days, honestly, has it been like 3 days? Yeah, like the past 3 days, I haven't really had time to sit and like listen to the Quran or listen to any imam or anything like that to actually like research something. So yeah, I'll see you guys on day 11 maybe. If there's something new that I need to do, I need to edit my video to post it up. And then Mother's Day is coming up. What day is Mother's Day? The 12th? No, the 10th. Mother's Day is coming up. I do want to do something. I may lower my voice. I do want to do something really nice for my mom. I want to get her like flowers and cook her like some steak and shrimp and lobster. She loves like surf and turf, so I want to cook her like a nice steak dinner with lobster and get her like flowers and a card and everything. So, and then probably do like a cute video for her or something, like including all of us, and we all say like, oh, I love you, wow, we love you. So I feel like I need to start it like now, because I be procrastinating and I need to like edit the video so that it'll be in time, and then I'll send it to her and then she'll just think that it's just a regular thing, and then when she watches it, you know, be real cute. So yeah, that's what I want to do since we're inside and quarantined and can't go out or anything. So just wanted to do that. And you know, sis loves money, so I'll probably give her some money to pay a bill or something and call it a day. But I'll see you guys on day 11. It is how many days? I think it's what, 21 days left to fast. I haven't been doing my tracker, but I have been praying every day. Okay, this might be TMI, but Mother Nature hasn't come and disrupted my fast yet, which I am happy about, because the more days I get down, the better. Hold on. Oh, it's day 13. What? You guys, I thought it was day 11. I'm bugging. Wait a minute. Oh, no, it's day 12. Why I thought it was like day 10 or something like that. Like, I'm bugging out. I'm losing my marbles. So it's not day 13. It's just the fact that it's 12 o'clock right now. So that's why it says day 13. But I'm going to fast today. But wow, the days are passing by. It's only 17. That's how I'm looking at it. And I'm like, why does it not say that it's like 21 days? I'm like, I thought it was day 11, but wow, it's only 17 days left. Like, we're already halfway there. I am shocked. Okay, I am shocked. 17 days. I am shocked. As for my fasting, it has been going very good. As you guys noticed, it's much better than it was last year. Last year I was having really massive crazy headaches, and I feel like it's just because I'm home, and you know, it's not the stress of the day wearing on my body or anything like that. Like, it's really good being home. But yeah, I just feel like it doesn't seem like Ramadan, because we aren't going to the mosque, we aren't like, you know, gathering, and it's just, it doesn't feel like Ramadan, even though it is. It's just like, it's different from religion, and just, I mean, different than custom or usual. And just thinking about the fact that, wow, like, there's not going to be an Eid, like there's not going to be a gathering of everyone at our mosque, our community mosque, and finally seeing each other after the 30 days. We're all dressed up, just happy to see each other, happy to take pictures, and a successful 30 days of fasting. Like, that ritual is just, that tradition is just not going to happen this year. So that's kind of sad, but I know that there's a reason for all of this. At the end of it, there is a reason for all of it, and hopefully we all find that reason within us. It may not be the same for each person, but hopefully we all find that reason within us and come out better people, with a better mindset, better soul, you know, better mentally, spiritually, physically. If you work out, I gained me some 10 pounds. I need to bring that down, and I have been trying. It's hard working out at home, but I have been trying. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing well, and if you're fasting, I hope that the fast is doing you well. I hope that Allah accepts our fast and our prayers and our du'as that we have made, and I'll see you guys in day 13 or 14. Hey guys, what's up? It has been a long time since the last time you guys have seen me. Today is day 15, I believe. Yes, day 15 going on, yeah, 16, because it is after 12. This week I really haven't been able to do anything, and I really haven't done anything. And I tried to like record some videos, but I've just been really like unmotivated, and you know, just kind of like going in and out about like YouTube and stuff. Because the thing is like, I'm just gonna give you guys a little backstory on how I'm feeling. So I have been doing YouTube, truthfully, I've been on YouTube for 5 years. I started taking it seriously about like 2.5, 3 years ago. but I've been on YouTube for 5 years. My first video out was 5 years ago. So, you know, I've been doing it for a little while. I haven't been as consistent, and that is 100% due to me. Also due to like other family things that happens and personal things that happen that stopped me from recording, and also me just getting into my own head and just feeling like I needed to have everything that I needed perfect, like camera, lights, and everything to get started. So I just didn't want to start until then. So I kind of like pushed myself back and hesitated on putting things out because I wanted them to be of high quality. So now I'm finally at a space where, you know, I feel like my videos are high quality. I'm really putting a lot of time and effort into my videos, and you know, my numbers are pretty stagnant when it comes to subscribers. And you know, I've never really tried to like hang up on like me getting subscribers or anything like that. So that's why I'm always like vocal and always asking, like, you know, what it is that you guys want to see on my channel, because I do want to put out content that you guys want to see. I just don't want to put out content that is not true to me. You know, I know that posting relationship videos and doing pranks and things like that would 100% get my channel to like, who knows, like 50K or whatever, or 100K in less than a year. I know that for a fact because that is the market right now on Instagram, and usually, and a lot of like the younger girls who already have like some type of following on Instagram, just like lifestyle videos and stuff like that, people are just following that. Younger kids are on YouTube right now, and that's what they're interested in. A lot of young kids aren't interested in makeup videos and stuff like that. So for me, I just feel like I'm just a little unmotivated because I just don't know like what it is that I want to do anymore. You know, like I want to stay true to myself. And even when it comes to the makeup, like I'm starting to get tired of doing makeup. Like honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you. And not even like just more so like tired of doing makeup, but like especially like during quarantine, doing makeup and then not going anywhere, doing makeup and being stuck in the house. And sometimes like when I'm getting ready, I don't even have time to like set up, and I just can't just leave my lights up. Like I'm just a person, like I hate clutter. I hate when my room looks like, even me having like my ring light and my lights here, it bothers me, and I really just want to fold it down and put it away. I just hate clutter. I like things to be just open, a open space. It keeps me at peace. Clutter stresses me out. So I'm like, okay, well if I got a beauty room, then every time that I get ready, I literally have to sit in front of my camera, so all I really have to do is turn it on and make sure that the batteries is charged to put more videos out. But I'm like, okay, I'm more consistent now. I'm putting videos out, and I just feel like, and it's like I'm not doing it. I don't want to come off like, oh, I'm doing YouTube for subscribers or monetary value or anything, because I'm not. And for a very long time, and I was not making nothing, zip, $0 on YouTube. I literally do videos because I truly enjoy it, you know, but I also want the views to match my subscribers in a sense, whereas like I want to put out videos that my subscribers will watch. Even if it's not right within the hour of when I post it, or a day or two, but like when they come back, they're interested in watching it. So I feel like right now I've just kind of like been stumped on ideas on what it is that I can do that's still true to me. I do know that like my haul videos, like those do pretty well on my channel, but it's just like haul videos cost money. I don't have a platform, like a big platform like some of these YouTubers or Instagram influencers who are able to get gifted like 10 pieces, you know. Like I'll get gifted a few pieces and I'm 100% grateful for that, but it just won't do like a haul. And you know, to do that consistently, then it will mainly be, you know, just one brand and things like that. So I don't know, I'm just trying to think of creative ways that I can engage with my subscribers and with my Instagram followers, and try to integrate the two so that I can see progress on my channel, so that I can know how to navigate for the people. Like one of like the only videos that went kind of like that did numbers was my under eyes ruin my face video. But I don't want to do 10,000 videos about under eye fillers, because this is not the type of page that is. And I know that it kind of goes hand in hand with beauty, but I don't want to sit here and promote under eye fillers or fillers of any kind, or plastic surgery or temporary, you know, surgery in a sense. I don't want to sit there and promote that, because I know how it feels to have like those type of insecurities, and then to see people and compare yourself with others and all that other stuff, and then that kind of like manifests and eats away at you through the years. And then it's like, okay, when you do one thing, the next thing pops up in your head that you can change, and when you do this, it exaggerates this that you never even noticed in the first place, so now that you want to change, you know. So I just feel like I just don't want my channel to be about that. That is really it, okay. This is basically like the ending of week 2, because tomorrow I know all I'm going to be doing is editing tomorrow's video to post it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys, I guess. This will be basically, tomorrow's video will be basically a part of next week's video, in a sense, if I actually record it. My arms are getting tired. If I actually record anything tomorrow, I just don't know what it is that I'm going to be doing. So I just don't want to be on here rambling, because baby, as you guys can see, I can ramble. But yeah, that is about